In this agentic world, when you're planning transformations around agentification, what are the units that you plan your transformations against?
Yeah. So I think this pattern is clear, right? The unit is value, right? Value of outcome. And what we've seen over the last couple of years is a divorcing of time and effort equaling value, right? That's no longer an equation that holds true, because what we're seeing is there's so much more ability to 10x, 50x your output if you are also working in a hybrid way with cohorts of agents alongside humans, right? So velocity of value, velocity of outcomes is the metric. The other thing as well is, in the past, I think we need to think differently. Let's look at a contact center for customer service, for example. There's always been this dynamic of, do we optimize for volumes of calls we can respond to, or value of conversation and quality? And it's always been an or. Now it's an and. We can do both volume and value and quality, right? Because we have the ability to. We can have agents maximize on how we drive volume, and we can still have humans where we want to add real quality of conversation. It's the same with coding. We've had this bottleneck in any organization the world over the last couple of decades where people just couldn't get enough software engineers through the door. They couldn't write enough. They could never clear their backlogs. That's gone now. If you start to use agents in software, you can do velocity of driving out all of your software, as well as high quality, rigor, and security. So again, I'm bullish on this. I think we're seeing a place where the pie gets bigger rather than it being fixed, where the equation changes, and it's about outcomes, how we deliver on proper impact into the business. But it's not an or equation, it's an and equation.
Interesting. And maybe for me, what I capture from that is this: the contract between an employee and an employer is traditionally been an employee invests certain hours of time and brings expertise for the employer's gains. Probably that's changing to a world where the employee is committing to outcome delivery or at a velocity, which the employer then helps drive. And this probably goes for partnerships beyond in-house hiring to all the contractor relationships and subcontractors that you hire. Anything from you to add on this?
For sure, yes. One thing that came to my mind is, in order to come to this volume, quality volume, let's say, I always think that the engineers who are using all these agents and everything, they need to know the foundations as well.
Yes.
We cannot forget about this, right? I don't really like people that they deliver something doing vibe coding without knowing what they're doing. And then the quality is extremely low. And I want to give you an example of what I propose to different teams to start as an interview process. Instead of having code interviews for software engineers, I suggest that we need to have not only vibe coding interviews, but coding and vibe coding interviews. The coding interview gives you to understand that this person knows the fundamentals, right?
Yes.
And to understand everything. The vibe coding gives you to understand that this person knows how to use the recent tools that are available to achieve the scaling.